The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. Confucius. To know oneself is true wisdom. Lao Tzu. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. Confucius. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trial. Sheen's proverb. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Confucius. Patience is the key to all doors of success. Chinese proverb. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Lao Tzu. He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask a question remains a fool forever. Confucius. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Confucius. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. Chinese proverb. A single conversation with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. He who chases to rabbits catches neither. Confucius. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. Confucius. Time flows away like the water in a river and never returns. Confucius. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. The more you know, the less you need. Lao Tzu. The way to do is to be. Lao Tzu. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. When we see men of a contrary character, should turn inwards and examine ourselves. Confucius. Be not afraid of growing slow, lie afraid only of standing still. Chinese proverb. To love a person is to know their weaknesses and have faith in their strengths. Chinese proverb. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Chinese proverb. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. Chinese proverb. Man who stands on hill with mouth open will wait long time for roast duck to drop in. Confucius. He who cannot agree with his enemies is controlled by them. Chinese proverb. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig to graves. Confucius. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Confucius. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. Confucius. I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, do and I understand. Confucius. Man who stands on toilet is high on pot. Confucius. Note: this is a humorous variation and not an actual ancient quote. The best fighter is never angry. Lao Tzu. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Confucius. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Lao Tzu. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Chinese proverb. The wise do not speak to prove their wisdom, they speak to learn. Confucius. A journey of 1,000 miles starts beneath one's feet. Lao Tzu. When we have nothing to lose, we are courageous and daring. Lao Tzu. He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. Lao Tzu. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, all is lost. Chinese proverb. The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. Chinese proverb. Do not remove a fly from your friend's forehead with a hatchet. Chinese proverb. The heart that gives gathers. Lao Tzu. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Lao Tzu. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. Chinese proverb. To lead people, walk beside them. Lao Tzu. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel.